Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Joe Abraham with the Thriving Artists here with your next acting training and show business success video. And I want to thank you for being here. And today I want to talk about your first day on set and how to look like a pro on your very first day on set if you've never been on set before. Currently I'm shooting this from my hotel room here in Vancouver where I'm shooting a TV show, and I thought, hey, let's give some advice to people that may not have been on set before. But you will be. You're going to be on set very soon. So the first piece of advice is read everything. So you got the gig, whether it's a co-star, background, guest star, whatever the thing is, they're going to send you an email. Production will send it to you. So make sure that you read everything in that email. Don't just look for the things that pertain to you. Look at all of it. That's very, very important to know what's going on. You can look at call sheets, times. There will be maps. And another big thing is personnel. Knowing who's doing what on the set. Typically, what a call sheet may look like is something like this in an email form. So it's got your director, it's got your production company, it's got your producers, your writers, all on here. Right, and then some actors that also might have the scene breakdown of the order of the day. Also on the back, you will see a list of different departments and who's doing what in that department. I'm not saying memorize this. I am saying be very, very familiar with the people on here, because if you really want to look like a pro, when you walk on set that first day, you'll know who, at the very least, who the department heads are. Hey, you're head of makeup. Hey, you're head of wardrobe. Oh, I know who you are. You're the first AD or what have you. So those are the things that you really want to know. Names are magic. Period. Know people's names, as many as you can. Don't put pressure on yourself, but just know as many as you can. Thing number 2, be early. I would say be on time, and being on time means be early. They're allowed to make you wait. You are not allowed to make them wait. It's just one of those things. So you want to make sure that you're at the specific place and time when they tell you to be there. Always plan on giving yourself a good 15-20 minute buffer, as parking can be crazy, or if pickup times. If you're driving yourself to set, that's one thing. If they're picking you up, that's another thing. Be down waiting for the car early. Be to wherever you need to be early. It just shows what a professional you are. That's thing number 2. Thing number 3, when you get to set, you want to check in. You want to let them know that you are there. So you're going to check in with the second AD or third AD, and you will know their name because you read it and know it from your call sheet, right? So if you're doing a co-star or guest star, you're going to end up, getting to your trailer. And they'll lead you there. If you're doing background or featured extra work, whatever that is, you'll go to the holding area. Okay, so you're going to go to your trailer or you're going to go to the holding area. Either way, let them know you are there. Don't just wander around aimlessly and end up at the food truck without letting anybody know you're there. Okay, so it's going to be the second or third AD typically. The first AD has a million things to deal with. They are the linchpin of a set, and they are a very, very important person, and typically they're dealing with a million other things. Don't bother the first AD with where you should go or checking in. Typically you won't find them anyway. They'll be up with the director on set. But you want to check in, let them know you're there. If there's time, grab something to eat. They'll tell you everything that you need to know. So check in. 4th thing, listen, listen, listen. Listen to instructions, be present, and be available. I was recently on set, and we were, some people talking about different things, and this is previously, and they were saying that they needed some people to hang around, or there's going to be some extras that were bumped to featured extra work. So you got a little more time, maybe a little more pay, what have you. And one of the questions they were asking was, who was around? Who was easy to find? Who was just there and available and professional, not off wandering around a million other places? And when they said, hey, I need all background for this scene to be ready, and they were nowhere to be found. So be there. Be fully there. And you never know what's going to happen. You might get bumped. People get bumped from background to feature background. Maybe you can bump to a co-star where they give you a line. Energy is everything. We talk about it all the time. So how you go about being on set, if you're a background and you're going to be there, be there, do that job. Okay, so listen, be present, and be available. All right, and the fifth thing is ask questions. It's okay to ask questions if you don't know what's happening, if you don't know what something means on, let's say, the dailies. These are what you're going to get. If you have lines, this is going to be the shooting pages of what they're going to do that day, right? These are all the scenes. This is the order they're going to do them, who's needed, and then you have all those number codes in there. But if you don't know what something means, or if you have a question, go ahead and ask, because another thing that smacks of unprofessionalism is acting like you know something, acting like you know what to do when you don't. So if you don't, say, hey, listen, can I get a little clarification there? I don't know what's next. Can you let me know? And that way you are on your game. And it just makes for a set to run better. Everyone is there to make a great show, a great film, whatever the case may be, and you are an integral part of that. There is no just anything on set. Everyone is needed, everyone is important, and just because you may not have a line doesn't mean that you're free to check out. You need to check in, just like everybody else does. So those are the big things that I want you to get from this. When you get there, there's a few things. If you have any questions, please leave a question in the comment section of this video. Please give us a like, give us a share, give us a subscribe, and because we're doing a lot of cool stuff right now. We're going to post more videos like this as we go. But the big things are read everything on the email, the call sheet, be on time, which means be early, check in, make sure that you're there, listen, be present, be available, and also don't be afraid to ask questions. And of course, ultimately, have a great time. You're there to have a great time, right? You're there to do the work, do the work, have a good time, and that's what it's all about. Just make a great product. So if you found this video useful, awesome. Check back in with us later, and as always, keep learning, keep growing, keep thriving, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks so much.